Alright guys, today we're going to do a video called 1 year from now. And again, I want you to pick a stack that resonates with you the most. Okay, and let's get started. Okay, I'm going to start first with the stack. Okay, black stone. Okay, and I'm also going to roll some dice. Okay, so let's give it a little shuffle, get that energy rolling. Also roll some dice. Okay. Okay, a year from now, there's going to be, and I don't like to start it negative, but this is the first card in the roll. And we have here sorrow, 3 of swords. Okay, sorrow about a death. As you can see here, this is the death dice. Okay, so there's going to be something that's going to be transitioning or transforming a year from now that's going to make you very, very sad. Okay, and I believe it has to do with a man. Okay, could be a Capricorn, a Virgo, could be, what's the other earth sign? Taurus in particular, because we have here the King of Pentacles. Okay, so I think it has to do with that in terms of you taking a risk with this individual. We have here the Fool pertaining to being free, being gullible, being innocent in terms of this individual. Okay, now here we have failure, and this is pertaining to the fear of losing something. Okay, now we have here the 4 of Pentacles, and we have here the 7 of Pentacles. So there's also going to be a situation in which you feel like you're not probably making enough money, and you probably feel like you're not abundant in money, like you're missing money, like you're afraid to lose what you have, your savings or something. Okay, so there's a lot of issues here, and it could also mean that you were foolish enough and you were probably spending too much money. Okay, so you have to be very careful what you do, a year before today, because and who you put your trust in, because this it might not end right. Okay, now we also have here a new beginning. Okay, we have here the 4 of Wands, and this new beginning pertains to well, we don't have a dice on that, so let's not read this one. We also have here the Moon. Okay, and the Moon signifies going through a pathway which you're not sure of. Okay, it also symbolizes intense dreams, perilous and dangerous situations in which you may be facing. Okay, however, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have something good. We have the 10 of Cups, fulfillment in family. Okay, we have something that we wanted to achieve, maybe a peace with a family member. Okay, or something pertaining to the home. We have a victory here. Okay, pertaining to the home, family matters. And we have success in other areas of life. okay, a goal that we were trying to achieve, that we were going after, actually becomes successful. Okay. Now, it is strange because we have here failure, but we have here success. What is this failure having to do with? Like, what does it have to do with? Okay. Now, I'll get into that in a minute. Over here, we have the hangman. Okay. So we have a situation in which we might be feeling stuck. Okay. And a situation where it's just not flowing. Something is not flowing in our life. So a year from now, I sense that there's going to be a lot of things going on that might not be beneficial. Okay. And if we're cautious a year before, okay, during this, year of the making, maybe we could change the destiny here. Okay. But on the way you're going, if you keep your trust on this person, okay, or this archetype, it could be a woman, okay, an archetype that has to do with the earth, okay, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, okay, you're going to end up in sadness. Okay, so try not to put your trust in this person. Okay. Don't be foolish. This is the lesson here. All right. Also, I would like to draw more dice to see if we get more deeper insight of what's going on here. Okay. See what else we could get from this. Okay, so I like to leave things where they are. Alright, over here next to the death transformation dice, we have here the chariot. Okay. Now, this could be a promise that someone made you pertaining to love, to a wedding, to a celebration, a marriage. Okay, it was a path that was going in that direction. Okay, so this sorrow pertains to a situation. I'm going to give you an example of what this could symbolize. A situation in which you are with someone and you guys had a wedding planned, but it just didn't go as planned. Like, it just completely, died off. Okay, so this is what I see here. We have here the chariot, and the chariot speaks that you were going in that direction of, this. Okay. And as a result, okay, I want to say that we got the moon here. And perhaps this sadness that you're going through, well, not now, but a year later, this sadness that you're going through could probably make you really depressed and maybe not want to go out much, maybe think bad thoughts about yourself, because the moon symbolizes a dangerous situation in which, you've never experienced this before, this experience that you're experiencing. Okay. Now, in terms of, now we have here the hermit in terms of failure. Like, what is that you are afraid of? You're afraid of being alone. Okay, a year from now, you're going to be afraid of being alone. Okay, the hermit symbolizes a state in which one is alone. It's not bad, but a lot of us fear being alone. Okay, and we also have here the sword, clarity. Okay, now I got to say there's always a good thing out of something. Okay, and the sword symbolizes clarity, and when you have failure and when you have this time that you're alone, you might get clarity and you might see the bigger picture. Okay, you might connect with yourself once you're alone. So this could be the positive aspect of this card. Okay, that once this goes down, you're going to be able to reconnect with yourself. Okay, and reprogram yourself and recreate yourself. Okay, now we have here, this is the priestess. Okay, and the priestess is on the Fool. Okay, now having the priestess is on the Fool, I think that it's trying to tell you and indicate to you to have intuition. Okay, to listen to your inner voice, because that's what the priestess has to do with it. The priestess has to do with listening to that inner voice that we have. All right, and perhaps it's trying to tell you to watch out for this individual. Okay, that perhaps has you on limbo, has you stuck. Okay, now, what other one did? Okay, I think I pretty much read these. Now let's do the rest of the dice. Oh, sorry. Let's roll. What are the new dices? Okay. Now over here we have, and it's kind of upside down, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. We have transitioning again. This is a dice of transitioning, okay, of moving on, losing interest, and removing yourself from a situation that no longer serves you, okay. And we also have here the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords deals with spying, sifting through, analyzing things, being logical about something. And notice how these are all over here, okay. These are all aiming over here, all right. Now we have here the Two of Cups, okay, symbolizing love. Maybe you might feel more connected towards your family during this time, okay, this difficult time that you might be going through next year. What other dice do we have here? Okay, we have 1 2 3 4, sorry, 1 2 3 4 5 6. No, we had this one before. I think, do we have any other dice? No, I think that was just about it. If I'm correct. No, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Sorry. We have here the Seven of Wands. Okay. Now this pertains to a situation of defending something. Something that's very important to you. Okay. So this failure has to do more with probably defending something that's very important to you during this time, and it's very difficult and you're having a lot of, trouble doing so. Okay. And you feel like you're afraid to lose it. Okay, and I think it relates sort of to this, because notice how this card and this card and this card, they're sort of here together. Okay, but like I said, there's always, don't lose hope. There's always, light in the shining tunnel. Even a bad situation could teach you something good. We have here the Ace of Swords, and it's next to, family, and we have love, and we have victory. So family could be something that you could go for in a time like this, Now I want to say a word of caution. You could always avoid this if you listen, again, the priestess, if you listen to your inner voice, okay, and you pay attention, okay. Another thing that this reading wants you to learn is that it's okay to be alone. It's okay to reevaluate the next step you're going to take. It's okay to be afraid. Okay, and other things that I want you to learn is to let go, as we have here the Death card. Okay, sometimes things that don't serve us, it's good to let them go and welcome something that's new. Okay, and again, also listen to your inner heart, not just your intuition, but your inner heart, because there's going to be some trials, a year from now that you're going to go through. That, if you don't listen to your inner heart, and in order to guide you through this tough situation, you could probably get lost in it. Not just your intuition, but your inner heart. Okay. During tough times, you're supposed to listen to your inner heart in order to get guidance. Okay. And know what's right. Okay. All right. So, I think I pretty much covered everything here. All the dices. Yeah, all the dices are here. Okay. So, yeah, I'm pretty much done here. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Share it to anybody that might be interested in a reading like this. Also, I have my social, media on here, just in case you want to follow and know when I upload. And subscribe if you haven't. I upload every week. And also, if you guys want a personal reading, go to the links below. I do personal readings, and check out my astrology t-shirts. You might be interested in one of them. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the best of luck. Okay, so we're going to do pink stone stack. Let's give it a little shuffle. Let's roll some dice. Okay. This one fell over here, by the way. Okay. Okay, let's get this reading started. So right here I see that there's going to be a struggle year from now. Okay. And I see that there's going to be a very major transformation. Okay. An internal transformation a year from now. There's going to be something that you're going to let go and you're going to transition out of. Okay. And I think it has to do towards love. Because we have here the Lovers, as you can see. Okay. So these two cards are next to the Lovers. So there could be a relationship that you might be losing interest a year from now. And you're going to go through a very major transformation. Okay, and we have here the Queen of Disc in the middle of these two cards. Okay, and the Queen of Disc represents a state of mind or a state of being in which you nourish yourself and you care for yourself and you replenish anything that needs replenishing. So right here off the bat, I see that perhaps you take yourself first, okay, to come first in your life. And you just leave anything that no longer serves you and you lose interest. Okay. You also have victory here. Okay. And I think this has to do with self-confidence. Okay. Perhaps there was a relationship a year from now that was putting you down, that was always making you self-conscious and probably hating yourself, that a year from now you're going to be, victorious. You're going to be strong. You're going to be determined to get things done. Okay. And we have here the sun. Okay. The sun symbolizes happiness, like the utmost level of happiness that you could reach. Okay. But we have here the Princess of Swords. Okay. Now, perhaps you're going to see things as they are. Okay. Perhaps before you weren't able to comprehend what was going on. But this level of awareness has, of seeing things and trying to cut the BS has made you see, things as they really are. And I think that's what's making you happy, that you could actually see your true self. Okay. This is a year from now. So it sounds very positive so far. What we're struggling here with is memories. Okay. Memories from the past. Perhaps it could be with a mother, as we have here the Queen of Wands. Okay. And it could also be downtime, also with family members that make us feel nostalgic and melancholic. Okay. This is a year from now. We have here the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands pertains to energy being released and all blocks being removed. Any blocks that were holding you back, completely released. Okay. And I think it's really good. I think it serves you really well to move on and, and feel like you've lost interest on something. And I think it has to do with, with love, obviously, because it's, right next to the card. Okay. But again, you do struggle. You could struggle with memories. Okay. Perhaps a little bit of happiness. Perhaps you don't think you deserve the happiness, but you are happy though. But you might have that little thing behind your head that says you don't deserve it, which could be an issue, a struggle. But again, I think it has to do with struggle with the low self-esteem that this relationship caused you. Okay, and you're still working on it. Okay, now let's draw more dice and see what else we could get. Okay. Okay. We have here the Lion, lust. Okay. Strength. You're gonna be very, very strong. You're gonna come out very, very strong a year from now. Okay. Now, oh my God, look. The Lovers dice fell on top of the Lovers card. So this is a very, very big confirmation that this is exactly what we're talking about here, okay? And we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cruelty, okay? We have here the Nine of Swords, okay? The Nine of Swords symbolizes someone being cruel to us and putting us down. That's exactly what I said even before, this dice came out, okay? So perhaps this relationship, in the worst case scenario, could have been domestic abuse, okay? Or could be verbal abuse, all right? And you still have it in back of your mind. Now, we have here the King of Wands. Okay. And the King of Wands came out on the Sun. So this could be an individual that you could probably take new interest in a year from now. But perhaps you're feeling a little suspicious, as we have here. It fell next to the Princess of Swords, and the Princess of Swords is always suspicious of everything, and you might not want to fall into the same thing, the same path over here. Now we have here, all right, what do we have here? We have here the Seven of Wands, and it fell right on pleasure of being melancholic of the past. And now this is giving me a clue that this could also be having sadness or memories from this other person, since we have here defending. Okay, actually, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My bad. 9. Okay, drawing the line. Okay, drawing the line from this feelings, drawing the line towards feeling this way. Okay, feeling like looking, going back to the past, going backwards. You're drawing the line. You're like, okay, this is a test, something that I'm going to be tested on. But again, you're very strong. We have here wands, 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 fire, wands again. So I get from this reading that you're going to be very, very strong. Let's continue. I like to draw 4, 4. Okay. I think it fell this way. Okay. Okay, we have here the King of Swords. Okay, cutting through something, and it fell right on Dominion, like you're sort of forcing yourself to just snap out of it. We have here, the Moon over victory. And I think it's that you're having victory over this dangerous time in your life, this testing time of your life, okay, that you're going through, of moving on, okay? It's probably something you've never experienced or thought you would do, okay? Now, we have here the Princess of Wands, okay? And, sorry, the Knight of Wands. So it's more of a masculine energy. Okay, the Knight of Wands, you're struggling with the Knight of Wands. Perhaps this person has to do with a fire sign, a Leo, an Aries, a Sagittarius, having to do with a person that has a temperament that flares and just goes back and forth and has, could be quite intimidating, okay? And you're struggling with this, okay? That's what it's trying to indicate. You're struggling with that. Also, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have the 10 of Cups, which symbolizes satisfaction, fulfillment. And it fell right in the Sun, which is a very fulfilling, card on its own. So it's also an indication that perhaps this person kind of hijacked your subconscious, okay, because it's kind of close to this. So you want to feel this, and you do feel a relief that you've moved yourself, even though you do have fragments of this person, in back of your mind, but somehow they have hijacked your subconscious into making you believe that you don't deserve this happiness, that you don't deserve being with your family, and that your family doesn't love you, okay? Or at least that's what you believe, okay? So let's see what else we have here. I think I pretty much read them all. It's a little bit tricky because you don't know where they fall. Okay, we've read this one. This one. I think we have one more left. Okay. Great. We have the Princess of Wands, and it fell in Dominion. Notice how all these fire cards are falling on, you know, this fire card. Okay, all fire dice. Lust, strength, and well, this is the only one that's not a fire card, but we have here the Ace of Wands. We have the Princess, a catalyst, the one that breaks over any obstacles. We have the obstacle remover, and it's all about your determination and your willpower to succeed and to get over this. Okay, and this is next year, okay, a year from now. And this is for you to, you know, to experience and to get over and to test your strength and to see if you could overcome this. And I think you will. I think you will. Just keep in mind that, you know, this person was just toxic and that it's now over. Okay. All right, guys. I think that this is pretty much it. I think I've read every single dice. All right. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share it to anybody that might enjoy it as well. Also, I put my social media here in case you guys want to follow and know when I upload next. If you haven't subscribed yet, give it a subscription. I upload every week. And I also give consultations for your personal situation. And also, if you guys are interested, I got some astrology t-shirts on the bottom in case you want to know, in case you want to check it out. Okay, see you next time, guys. Good luck. Okay, so we're gonna do the green stone stack, and let's give it a little shuffle. Okay, let's do some dice. Okay, this one fell over here, like next to this one, so. And this one's, okay, we'll leave that one there. All right. Okay, we have here the Princess of Swords. And it's pretty much next to the Seven of Swords. Sorry, the Seven of Wands. Okay. And we have here the King of Swords. Okay, so first card. A year from now, I sense that there's going to be something where you're going to be spying, looking through, sifting through. There's also going to be you defending something. Okay, in defense of something. We have here the King of Swords, okay, cutting through something, letting go, cutting cords, okay. We also have healing, very, very slow healing. We have a completion of something, okay, closing something. And what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we have here swift communication with the Knight of Cups. Person that's offering something and works. Okay, we have here the Ace of Wands. We have here the Knight of Wands. Abundance and okay, I see here in a nutshell that there's a person that you could be meeting a year from now that you could probably be feeling defensive, okay, towards that person. Okay, but this person, you could be meeting this person while you're traveling, okay? Because we have here the Eight of Wands, and Wands is, and Eight of Wands is the dice of traveling, of exploring. Okay, we also have here the world, the universe, which also means traveling too. So you could be meeting someone a year from now, traveling around or exploring around, and this person appears to like you, okay? And it seems to be, it could be working really well, okay? And we have here the removal of any blocks, okay, that's standing in your way, okay? Perhaps you were dating somebody else that was, you know, preventing you from emotionally getting involved with somebody else. But it appears here that now it's, the road has been cleared up. Okay. And the road has been cleared up with the Knight of Wands. Someone that, was pretty temperamental, was always changing, was always going back and forth, and was unstable. Okay. Because that's what the Knight of Wands is. Could be a fire sign. Could be a Sagittarius, temperamental. Okay. But I see here that there's going to be a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions, a lot of raw and truthful emotions, and love. There could be marriage. There could be a very solid, truthful relationship, okay, with this person with the Knight of Cups that's offering something, a proposal. Okay, this is a year from now. Let's continue. Let's keep it up. Okay. Incredible. We have here the Knight of Disc and the Knight of Disc. Okay, and it's sort of like right here. So it's trying to say that this is connected to this card. All right, so I see that you're going to heal because this person is going to heal you. Okay, this new relationship is going to heal you. Okay. We also have here marriage. We have here celebration, or we have here proposal, or how do I say, a very serious, committed relationship. Okay. We have here the Four of Wands. Now, we have here the Four of Cups. At the beginning, this person you might not like. Okay, perhaps this person, you might not be physically attracted to this person. You might find there's a flaw or something, but this person at the beginning might be offering you something, but you're like, because we have here the Four of Cups. So it could be could take a time before this person warms up to you. Okay, before you warm up to this person. Now, we have here the Two of Wands in the Ace of Cups. Perhaps this relationship could be very fairy in nature, because we have here the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands pertains to determination, making this work, and putting all your energies to it. Okay. Let's keep rolling. Okay. We have here the Nine of Wands, okay, over the Seven of Wands. So you're going to put this person to a test, because you're not going to trust this person at the beginning, okay? This is what the Nine of Wands represents, putting something to a test, okay? And over time, I sense that this person, we have here the Two of Coins. This person could change and adapt to you. Okay, perhaps you're not going to like this person the way they look, or the way they appear, the way they come across, but they're going to work on it. Okay, they're going to work on it and to a way that you're going to find them attractive, and they're going to change. Okay. We have here the World. Okay, and we have the World just like the World over here. We have it here. It's funny because it starts almost with the World over here and it ends with the World. So there's going to be a completion process in terms of, this relationship. And I'm not saying it's going to end. I'm saying it's going to end up great, because we have here on top of the Ace of Cups. So it's going to end up in a good note. It's going to end up could end up in marriage, could end up in a very serious relationship. Okay. Whatever starts here. Okay. Now let's continue with the dice. Okay, so we have here the Queen of Swords, and we have here the Devil, and the Devil fell on top of the Seven of Wands. So what the Devil's trying to tell me is that you are still bonded or attached to something in the past that's making you feel this way, that's making you feel rebellious and not open and not trusting, okay? Because the Devil, that's what it symbolizes. Like there's something in your subconscious that is there, and it sort of gets in the way of you doing anything or trusting anybody. Okay, the Queen of Swords, funny because the Queen of Swords is just like that. She's cold, calculating, very judgmental, okay? But it fell on the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands represents removing a block. So you're going to remove this block. You're going to remove this sort of archetype from your head. You're going to remove this way of being. And I think it had to do with this person, you know, the Knight of Wands that made you this way, okay? And made you think about love this way, okay? So it sort of goes hand in hand. You kind of became a cold queen or a cold king because this person that was very unstable made you this way, okay? But along comes this other person, thankfully, and it has to do with healing. This person will heal. It's going to be a very slow, you know, relationship, very slow healing. But overall, it looks like they come with good intentions, and it looks like it's going to end well, according to the world here, okay? And it looks like this person, it puts a lot of effort, okay, into it, as we have here the Two of Wands. Like, they put a lot of emphasis, a lot of detail. Like, they could be the type of person that could pick you up in the car and you're not even expecting it. And they could take you to a restaurant. You know, they really, really invest in you. They really try really hard, okay, especially when they're going to change and and they're working on it, and working on being attractive, you know, attractive to you, okay, you know. So yeah, I think it's pretty positive, you know. Yeah, I think I'm pretty done with this reading. If you guys enjoyed this reading, give it a thumbs up and share with anybody that might like this reading. Also, I am selling some astrology t-shirts on the bottom in case you guys are interested. And I'm also doing personal readings in case you guys are interested in a personal reading. And I put my social media here in case you want to follow, because I upload every week. And subscribe if you haven't already, okay? I wish you the best of luck, guys. Namaste.